So she made an appearance. She was interviewed by School of Music. So for those of you who don't know, if you're kind of new in the army space, School of Music actually built his channel on BTS. So a lot of his subscribers are BTS, are armies. And a lot of people felt that it is unfair that he's now giving somebody who's trying to destroy, and who was very very open about the fact that she's trying to destroy BTS. Why are you giving this person a platform? And somebody like her will continue talking for as long as somebody is giving her a platform. And given that you built your channel on BTS and on armies, then why are you doing this? Why are you giving a chance to somebody who's trying to destroy BTS? Okay, so that is the point of armies. Now, to be fair, he is, I would assume, he looks at himself as a media person. And along with that would be the responsibility of objectivity. And so if you're offering something, you're supposed to give two sides. So just want to be fair. I think maybe that is what was going on in his head. Okay. Now, in this interview, it was a live stream and almost 3.5 hours long. She did mention V. And one of the greatest contention is that she said V greeted her a happy birthday. Now, MHJ's birthday, according to the letter of um, what's her name? Is December 16 now. Her name is sleeping. Jessica's Crystal. So Crystal, the former member of FX, according to her card, her birthday was on the 16th of December, and V enlisted on the 11th. And apparently, if you're a trainee, so you were still a trainee at that time, you're not allowed to use the phone until the end of the training. That is what they're saying. So people are um, threatening to file a complaint against V because he wasn't supposed to be able to use the phone. So they're saying that you have celebrity privileges. So she said something like, "Is he really in the military? He sounded so cheerful." So people are complaining and saying that V's getting a celebrity um, treatment. Now, the question is, was she really setting up V, or was she trying to divide armies? Um, I initially, when I heard her story, because it didn't enter my mind, it didn't. I it wasn't just. It was. I didn't realize that when you're a trainee, you're not supposed to be able to use the phone. I thought you have like several hours in a day where you can actually use the phone. So my initial thought is that she was actually trying to make it appear as if a member of BTS is on her side, which is going to weaken the position of Bang Shiok and Hybe, because as we all know, BTS is Hybe. They are the biggest stars of Hybe, and for as long as they are there, Hybe is going to be there, Big Hit is going to be there. So if she can make people believe that there is a member of BTS that's on her side, she can accomplish several things. Number one, make people believe that BTS is not as solid as everyone wants them to think. Number two, because everyone knows how smart BTS members are, then people are going to say, okay, if there's one member of BTS who's actually sympathizing with her, it means that maybe there's a chance that she's actually the one that is being aggrieved, that she's actually innocent. Number three, as you know, Jungkook allegedly posted something to. Well, he, according to Big Hit, they admitted, Jungkook admitted that it was him who posted it, and everyone interpreted it to be Jungkook supporting New Jeans. And now there's V. So I think she wants. This is my initial thought. She wanted to make it appear as if BTS themselves, BTS the group, is actually crumbling because there are members who are taking her side. That was what was on my mind. If and I will not put it past her to do that, because if she can use New Jeans and their parents as pawns in this game of hers, then she won't think twice about using BTS and Army. So I will not. Maybe she was doing both. Maybe she was setting up. She was making it appear as if there's a BTS member that's on her side, or maybe she was really setting up V, or maybe both. I wouldn't put it past her. Again, if she can use these girls who were actually the source of her power and their parents, if she can use these people as pawns, she will have no problem using BTS. Okay. So, what is the solution? believe in BTS and in BTS only. Everything else is noise. This has always been my stand from the beginning. If BTS wants us to know, they will tell us. Everything else is none of our business. Their relationships, friendships, businesses, money, family members, that those are none of our business. If they don't want to show it, then we should not have any business with it. So if just for example, we actually really was sympathizing with her. I mean, V is he has an innocent heart. He has a kind heart. Maybe I mean they had a working relationship before. Maybe he was really feeling bad about her for what is happening to her. I mean, that's V. If that is the case, that is none of our business. We shouldn't even know this because this is V's life and it is his relationship. And if he wants us to know, he will tell us. If he doesn't want us to know, then he won't, and we should not even pry. Second, let us concentrate on the achievements of BTS because that's we're fans of their music, we're fans of their careers, not of their personal lives. So let us stay within our lane. And our lane is their music, their art, their career, and that's where we should be. There are so many achievements out there. Let's continue hyping them. And it's I mean for them, they've already been serving for more than a year and they're still achieving new things. They're still setting records both as a group and as individuals. There's a lot of things for us to hype. So let's concentrate on that and let us not allow anybody to forget how powerful they are and how successful they are. Next, let's continue to stream. Let's stream on Spotify. Let's stream on Apple Music. Let's stream on Amazon Music. There are so many funding accounts on Twitter that are actually willing to fund your account for a month, for 2 months, if you are going to support certain members or support the group. Search for somebody that can fund your account if you don't have the budget for it for this month. They'll be more than willing to do it. Next, let us choose the creators and accounts that we're actually going to follow. I really don't feel good about what School of Music did. I get it. Again, from the beginning, I was trying to be objective. I said maybe this is actually his way of transitioning to becoming a legit journalist, and that's why he wanted to be objective. But I just feel that in this case she was very open about the fact that she was planning on destroying Hybe, and you built your channel on armies and on BTS. So I felt like just, I don't know, but that's just me. Maybe I'm just biased. But moving forward, let's be more conscious of who we're going to support, the creators that we're going to be follow, the posts that we're going to be hyping up. So just be mindful who these people are. I think we pretty much, a lot of us are very good judges of character. So let's make sure, use our gut. If it doesn't feel right to support a certain content creator that's hyping up BTS, then don't. Or you can just post your own, right? Or hype Big Hit or hype official posts. And the most important is that we need to live their message and share it and be loud about how they influence us for the better. So we can talk about them being kind and us being unkind, right? So if we say that they actually are influencing us to live a better life, then let's do that, right? And let's actually share it that they inspired us to do this, or that they inspired us to be mindful of art, or be mindful of our actions, and then share it. That way, people will know that the power of BTS doesn't just end on charts or sales, it actually affects people. So, that is it. I will stop sharing and then let's talk about this a bit before we go on to the next topic. I love living their message. She's aiming for the solo stance. I know, but on the other hand, I've mentioned this in the last live stream. I'll mention it again. I think there are certain accounts that are just following one members, right? So I'm not going to use the word solo so that you don't get confused. But people who just have a bias, and that was bound to happen because they were pursuing their solo careers, of course they're going to get new fans that are just their fans and not necessarily fans of other members. So I think those people are okay for as long as they don't say anything against other members. The one that is toxic would be a solo stand that is trying to badmouth other members. If they manage to get those, they are not a loss in the fandom because they're not helpful anyway, right? They're actually destructive to the fandom. And if you would observe, these people actually aren't really supporting BTS in all the ways that matter. They don't stream much, they don't buy much, they don't promote BTS much. So what is the loss even if she manages to get them? Let her get all the toxic fans. Let her have it. They're going to self-destruct anyway. So let them be. MHJ is scarily manipulative and devious. She's very, very manipulative, but I have always trust BTS. I know that they are very smart. They can see through people. I mean, they've been living this life for more than a decade. They've had their share. We know they've shared some of their struggles about how to trust people, how to find real friends. And I think they've also shared how they've gotten over it, how things are better now that they actually have solid friendships and solid relationships. So I think they will know. If there's anything else, if there is a big enemy for us, um, I mean, not really enemy, but the one thing that we need to get over is actually our own emotions. In our desire to try and protect BTS, sometimes we get too emotional that we don't focus on the right thing. That's why I'm saying let's just focus on BTS. Stream, hype their achievements, live their dreams. I mean, live their message. Adversary more than, yeah, correct. It's more an adversary, not an enemy. Perfect. Any opinion on they are saying that Hybe was using V and Jenny's rumors? V and Jenny's rumors? Okay, actually, someone asked me this already. I think it came from solos, specifically solos of Taeyong of V. I will just repeat what I said in the beginning. Their personal relationship should not be our concern. So if V dated Jenny, that is none of our business. We shouldn't even be concerned about it. The minute we hear something about it, whenever somebody tells me about their personal relationship, my immediate response is that number one, I do not care. Number two, it is none of my business. And number three, it is also none of your business. So it shouldn't even be talked about. Honestly, I mean, I care in the sense that if somebody says, oh, they're dating, I'll probably be happy for them. So caring in that sense, like, oh, great, that they're dating, somebody's taking care of them, they're happy. Perfect. So let's make that a mantra. Okay. I will not put it past uh Min Hee-jin to expose like a dating scandal or whatever. When that happens, let's make a pact to unanimously say it is none of our effing business. We do not care if they're still together. We're happy for them. If they're not together, we hope that they'll find somebody else to be happy with forever.